Stop trying to play with my character. Play with my... Man.
I can't wait.
Suck my... Go ahead and try to press charges that you can't press. Go ahead and try to file a lawsuit that you can't even file a lawsuit on. You know why?
James, he was assaulted, and he was hurt. And I just feel like I can't make nobody happy. I really wish she would have hit me instead of him.
So it looks like Tamar Braxton is not letting Chrisean control the narrative about the wild drama at her concert. Tamar's stepping up, ready to spill the tea and set things straight. She's putting Chrisean on full blast for her actions and even dropping a bomb by threatening her with some serious jail time. Word on the street is that a police report has officially been filed, and they're gearing up to pursue this case until the end. Buckle up, people, because there's a juicy heap of drama unfolding. Now, if you missed it, let me catch you up. Chrisean apparently caused a scene at Tamar's concert, throwing punches and causing chaos among Tamar's crew. And y'all, Tamar's not just upset, she's downright hurt. This tour was Tamar's way of coping with the heartbreak after her fiancé, Jeremy Robinson, publicly dumped her. Rehearsing for the tour was her way of turning that pain into something powerful. So you can imagine how furious she must be when Chrisean pulls a stunt like that, overshadowing the success of her concert with unnecessary drama. And here's the kicker. Tamar pulls a surprise move by bringing Chrisean on stage over the weekend. Now, this was totally unexpected, and the internet went wild. But here's the real question. How did these two women even become friends? When and where did they meet? And why on earth did Tamar think it was a good idea to bring Chrisean on stage, stealing the spotlight from her own concert? It was random, kinda hilarious, and definitely has everyone talking. Now here's the tea. Witnesses spill that Chrisean was apparently super drunk. And honestly, that's not much of a shocker given her reputation for going heavy on the drinks and getting a bit wild. In an unexpected move, Tamar decided to throw her a lifeline and gave her a shot at performing on stage. But when it was showtime, Chrisean was nowhere to be found. Chaos ensued, and they had to switch up plans on the spot. Backstage drama alert. When Chrisean found out she wasn't going to perform, she stormed backstage, demanding answers from Tamar. This scene went from zero to chaos real quick. Enter James Chanel Wright, one of the showrunners and Tamar's friends, trying to play peacemaker. He tried to lay down all the facts for Chrisean, but she wasn't having it. She was convinced he was lying, so she started throwing punches. James ended up with a busted nose, shattered teeth, and a face that's practically a crime scene. They rushed him off to the hospital, and by the time the police were called, Chrisean had made a quick getaway. The day after the drama, Tamar's friend, LaTroy, another showrunner, took to social media to put Chrisean on blast. He went on a long rant, expressing his disgust and promising to do everything in his power to make sure she pays for her actions. He went on and said, "I just want to let y'all know that girl Chrisean y'all keep hyping up and assaulted James Wright Chanel at Tamar's concert tonight. James is in the hospital. I swear I will do everything to make sure she goes to prison. She is trash, and that's why her life is the way that it is. She deserves every bad thing that happens to her." And he didn't stop there because he kept saying that Chrisean was literal trash. Y'all need to stop rewarding bad behavior and bad people. I'm so disgusted. Chrisean came to my show and assaulted James. She hit James in his mouth. She is disgusting. She deserves the way everybody treats her. She is trash. But wait, that wasn't even the end of it. LaTroy went live to call Chrisean out, labeling her a disgusting person and urging people to stop rewarding bad behavior.
She's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb.
It seems like trash might just be LaTroy's favorite word these days. Chrisean then took to Twitter, claiming she punched James because she felt disrespected. In her words, "I don't get disrespectful till you get disrespectful." She tried to downplay the situation, saying she had a great time that night and urged people not to believe false narratives. But let's be real, that didn't work out too well because she was getting dragged heavily online for her behavior. Feeling the pressure, Chrisean decided to go live and address the situation. She played the chasing clout card, accusing James LaTroy and Tamar of trying to get attention using her name. James, not one to back down, went live as well, revealing that Chrisean not only broke his nose, but also a whole tooth, which he had to get fixed. Seems like Chrisean really crossed the line this time. Now,
And how people feel and what people think they know. I am at the end, have to be fixed, and that's what's happening right now.
Word on the street is that James is making moves to file assault charges against Chrisean. Her wild antics are starting to annoy even her diehard fans, who have been defending her left and right. But this time, there's just no more room for excuses. The online backlash got so intense that Chrisean had to do the unthinkable: delete all her social media accounts. Yes, you heard it right. The queen of online rants, who never backed down, even when Blueface was pulling crazy stunts, hit the delete button on all her pages. This move screams that she might be terrified of the consequences and is trying to avoid them. But wait, there's more. Tamar finally stepped into the ring to speak on the drama. It looks like James is not the only one after Chrisean, as Tamar announced that she had filed a police report regarding the incident. Tamar confirmed in a video that Chrisean did indeed punch James, calling out Chrisean's lies about not being involved in a fight. Looks like reality has finally caught up with Chrisean, and for the first time, she's feeling the heat. In a jaw-dropping revelation, Tamar claims that she decided to give Chrisean a second chance to clean up her act. According to Tamar, she knew Chrisean had a rowdy reputation, but she empathized with her on multiple occasions. Tamar thought of Chrisean as someone she wanted to mentor, possibly taking her under her wing.
Number one, I care about my team. I'm not a clout chaser. I don't need that. Like, my circle is this small. And you know, when you're in different cities, you invite different people. And Chrisean was definitely someone that I invited, someone that I actually, looked at from afar as like a younger sister. She's from Baltimore.
She emphasizes that bringing Chrisean on stage was a last-minute decision and wasn't part of the original plan. Originally, Tamar just wanted Chrisean at the show, not on stage. However, a spontaneous twerk-off idea in the dressing room led to the impromptu decision to bring Chrisean on stage.
And I reached out to her, so that's really all it was. I didn't call her and be like, oh, come on and perform in my show. But when she was in my dressing room, we do a twerk-off portion, right?
This revelation aligns with Tamar's recent focus on positivity and a new me vibe. Despite Chrisean's chaotic antics, Tamar tried to inject some positive energy into the situation by giving her a shot on stage. However, as the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, won't get fooled again. Tamar, seemingly fed up with the drama, has taken matters to a whole new level by filing a police report. It's clear that she's done playing nice and is ready to let the legal system handle the aftermath. But here's where the plot thickens. Tamar encourages James Chanel to press charges as well. It seems like Tamar is unleashing the full force of the law on Chrisean, signaling that she means business. If Chrisean thought she could escape the consequences, she might want to think again. New Tamar is not here to play games. In an unexpected twist, Tamar clarifies that there were no initial plans for Chrisean to perform. She had invited Chrisean as a guest, with no agreement for a performance. The backstage vibe, however, led to a spontaneous decision to bring Chrisean on stage. Unfortunately, it appears that Chrisean misinterpreted the situation, thinking it was going to be a vibe all the time. The misunderstanding ignited the backstage confrontation, leading to the regrettable punch. The drama doesn't end there. The streets are buzzing with differing opinions. Some demand accountability for Chrisean's actions, suggesting legal consequences. Others question the authenticity of the entire incident, expressing skepticism about injuries and police reports. The online debate intensifies, with comments ranging from calling for legal action to accusations of setups and clout chasing. One fan even posted saying, "The whole thing is fishy, and if they didn't ask her to perform, that she made a lot of things clear on what she was there for, it was poor communication, and the guy who is saying he is going to press charges never liked her from the beginning. It's fishy." As the saga continues, one thing is clear. This is a hot mess that shows no signs of cooling down. What's your take on Tamar exposing Chrisean? Do you think legal action is warranted, or should Tamar step back and let the authorities handle it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for the next episode of this gripping saga.